Hi there, my name is Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm talking about ToneDexter Firmware 2.0. So first of all, if you're new here, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and ring the bell, I really would appreciate it. I talk about all things guitar here, but especially acoustic guitar, and there's been so much action this year with the acoustic IR. And last week I was told that ToneDexter have a new firmware update as well. This is really interesting. The ToneDexter is very well regarded in this market, but this new firmware really is excellent and I want to show it to you and just talk about it quickly. There's two main changes here. The first one is that the notch is no longer a notch filter. This was fairly useful, but what they've done now is instead of giving you the map with kind of EQ and feedback reduction baked in, there's none of that. So the impulse response you create, and by the way, if you're not sure what an impulse response is, it's basically replacing the microphone. So that capture that you make, or the map you make for your guitar, now when the notch is on 0 is the full thing. It should sound extremely close to the microphone. Then if you play with in-ears, you're good to go. But if you play on a stage or in your room with a speaker and amplifier, and you have problems with feedback, you can turn up the notch and that will apply the anti-feedback. So if you're on a really loud stage, you could turn it all the way up. And if you really have a problem, you could back the character control down to blend in more of the pickup. And that's how you fight the feedback now. Lately, I'm using in-ears, so I'm going to leave this all the way off with the character all the way up and get the full representation of the microphone. The second thing I'm happy to report is they have improved the algorithm, and I can vouch for this. The algorithm now sounds really good. Combined with that feature, with the full effect of the map and the new algorithm, it's sounding really close to the microphone, and I'll show you a demo of that now. If you're interested in purchasing one of these, I'll put a link below to Sweetwater. It's an affiliate link. I'll also put the microphone that I've been using. This is a very affordable microphone called the Slate ML2. It's really great for capturing maps. You can use any microphone, but this one is affordable, and it seems to work really well every time. So I'll put links below, and thanks for checking them out. Let's go over to the website to see how we download the update. So if you go to audiosprockets.com, this is what you will see. And all you have to do here is click on support, and then you'll see firmware download and install. Scroll down and you're going to click on version 2. There's the enhancements right there. You do need an SD card, very easy to get an SD card. I use this one right here as a SanDisk. Again, I'll put a link below to this SD card. You do need to own something like this for the ToneDexter. Not a very big one, just a cheap, small capacity one. It's just literally for loading on the new firmware. So you put it in, you turn the ToneDexter on, you leave it, it updates, then remove the card, and you're updated to the latest version. It's very simple, but do follow the instructions on the ToneDexter website. So here's what I did. I took this Slate ML2, I put it about a hand width away from the 12th fret where the body meets the neck of the guitar. Nothing special, just like that. You can try different placements, but this always works pretty well for me. And I did the training. It was really fast. Now, here are the results. First of all, you're going to hear my Martin OMJM. You're going to hear that guitar with a Fishman Gold Plus. Now, this is an undersaddle pickup, and undersaddle pickups are very good at feedback rejection. They don't pick up too much body of the guitar, but they have that kind of artificial sound. Now, I actually think the Gold Plus sounds really good for an undersaddle pickup, but it does have that classic undersaddle pickup sound that does not typically sound anything like a microphone. So please wear headphones for these examples. The first thing you will hear is the Gold Plus microphone recorded direct. I'll label it on the screen. Then you'll hear the same performance through the Slate microphone only. So you can compare back to back the undersaddle pickup with the microphone. And then stick around for the ToneDexter version. Here we go. Okay, so nothing unusual there, right? That's an undersaddle pickup and a microphone. The next thing you're going to hear will be the ToneDexterized version, the map I created, and the microphone recording to compare those back to back. Again, these are the same performance. I ran 2 lines out, so it's the same playing both times, and I've tried to match the volumes as well. So please let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll give you my thoughts when we get back. Here we go. So I'm really impressed. Like I said, now I'm using in-ears. I can run this with no feedback reduction, just straight in, straight up EQ, everything flat, and it sounds great. I could even add bass as I'm using in-ear headphones. I can add low end because I'm not going to feed back, and it should sound really big and awesome. I just want to let you know there's other reasons to use this. It's not just to replace a microphone. There's many uses for this technology, the IR technology. Let's think about this. When I record an acoustic guitar, it sounds great, but sometimes my pick will hit the body of the guitar and I'll get a sound in the recording. That's a big no-no. It's down to my technique, admittedly, but if it happens, it can ruin a take. That will be much less obvious with an IR because you're getting the direct recording. The next thing is, I live near the airport. If a plane flies over during a great take, it ruins the take. That will not happen anymore, okay? There's no microphone. I'm just getting that microphone sound. So I can record now any time of the day, well, not late at night, but I can record when there's noise in the room or the AC is running, things like that. That is super useful. And of course, if you live stream, it's great to use a microphone, but if you want to use a looper, you need to plug in direct. So now you can have that microphone-like sound, but plugged in direct. So that's just a summary of IR, why it's so useful for people. And I think this could easily be used for recording, which is great. So we have many products now for acoustic guitar IR creation. I've covered many on the channel this year. This year I've dubbed the year of IR, and I'm loving it. It's really great that acoustic guitarists are getting the same kind of innovation that electric guitarists have been getting for a while now. And I'm super happy. And of course, the great thing with these digital products is we generally get firmware updates, and they can really improve the products. So I'll definitely cover any updates that come out for any of these IR pedals or any new IR pedals in the future, because it's really interesting how these improvements affect the products that we buy. It's really awesome. So please do subscribe and ring that bell. Now to finish up, a fun thing. This is not scientific, okay? And straight up, I'm going to tell you, this will not be like the same. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the audio file and I'm going to chop it up. The same performance, I'm going to go from microphone to ToneDexter to microphone to ToneDexter to microphone. I won't tell you when I'm doing it. If you wear good headphones and listen, you will hear a difference. Now here's the thing, they are not the exact same performance. So the microphone may be in a slightly different position for the performance than it was for capturing the ToneDexter map. So this is not scientific at all, and you will hear a difference if you listen carefully. You will, okay? The day that we can do this and hear no difference with electric guitar and acoustic guitars is the day that we've made it, and I'll be singing from the hills. It'll be absolutely fantastic. But even so, this is really impressive. When you listen to the ToneDexter version in isolation by itself, well, I can be fooled easily to think that's a microphone. Okay, it's very impressive. Listening back to back with a slight gap, I think they sound the same. But cutting in like this and running it as one track, well, this would be tough for anything to do. Even two microphones are going to sound different, right? But I think this just shows how far we've come, and it's just a bit of fun. But see if you can tell where I'm switching here, and let me know in the comments below if you can hear exactly when I'm switching between the real microphone and the ToneDexter. So have some fun with that, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and be well. Bye-bye.